Welcome, friends, to my basement. We found out, the four of us, Jay, myself, Darren, Derek, and Christina, that we all share, among other things, a interest in fermenting things in our houses. And so over the past couple months, we've been talking online about our beers and our ciders and our wines that we've been making. And we thought we'd get together for an afternoon here and sample some of the various things that we've got. So we've got a bunch of things to try this afternoon.
Yeah, so we're going to... Now, you said we want to try the ciders first? Is that sort of the consensus? Okay, so
I've never had that before, so...
Okay, so we got ciders, so we got Darren. Now, Derek and Darren have both been doing this in their basements and wherever for a while now, right? You guys both have been doing for how long? Home brewing?
I've been brewing for a couple years.
And
since like maybe 2006.
Oh, Wes, you're like the veteran here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm like 2 months, 2.5 months. So I'm
certainly
really
the most enthusiastic.
Well, maybe that's why. I was like, oh, the power of making beer in your basement. But so we'll do my two. These are both ciders in here. And then also, which one's here? You said there's one here.
This is my cider.
Okay. So do you want to do the honors for yours first?
Sure, let's give it a go.
Do you have to pour it specially? Is there sediment in the bottom or no?
No, when I was bottling these, I tried to make sure that I didn't get any sediment. In fact, when I was doing, maybe I'll just say a little bit about how I ended up doing this cider. Wait for that to finish. I follow a video blog called Basic Brewing, and they did a really easy to make cider recipe on it this fall. Basically apple juice, some champagne yeast, and let it go, and it turned into a hard cider. And I figured, hey, that's really easy. I want to give that a go. I was making a stout at the time, and I thought it'd be neat to try the cider and the stout together. Anyway, so when I made my cider, it ended up sitting on the table in the carboy for probably about a month before I ended up bottling it. So it had a lot of time for the sediment to come out. And then I was just careful when I bottled it. And it's relatively clear.
And there's no carbonation, so you don't have...
No carb. Yeah, this is...
So you don't have any cloudiness from the carbonation.
Yeah, this is just a still still cider.
That's the other thing too, yeah.
Yeah, these aren't carbonated either.
Yeah, because my beers all have sediment on the bottom because they're all carbonated.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I think we all tried to kind of boost a little bit of the alcohol content by varying the amounts of sugar in it.
Uh-huh.
I only put in about, I think just a little less than 500 milligrams of sugar, and I was just doing it in a single gallon carboy. So
what would that be in cups roughly? Do you know? Like 500 milligrams?
Just somewhere between
grams.
3 grams, right? Just a little less than a cup.
A little less than a cup, okay.
Yeah.
Do you just use normal cane sugar? Or
I used
dextrose?
dextrose
okay, great.
from the brew shop.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then this one's been sitting in the bottle for about a month and or it started about a month and a half ago. It's been sitting in the bottle for about a month, and this was 2 cups of sugar. This one I started brewing about a month ago, and it's been sitting in the bottle for about 2 weeks, and this one has 4 cups of sugar. So we're talking somewhere around 8.5, 9% alcohol by volume. This one's somewhere around 12,
right?
Roughly. So,
when I was trying to check for alcohol in this, I didn't do your fancy calculations based on sugar. I was just doing the hydrometer test.
Yeah.
And I bottomed out in my carboy.
Yeah.
So I know that it's...
If it all fermented out, what would you think? Do you know what it would be roughly? Because I bet you probably, if you're using the champagne yeast, it probably did.
I'm not sure. I know that it's at least 6 1/4, and a little bit more than that.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So.
So let's give it a go. Here. And this is actually, I'll say this, I have tried it, and I was the most happy with this coming straight out of the carboy with anything that I brewed. This tasted like I thought it was supposed to taste right away.
Great.
So I'm hoping that it's gonna continue.
So now have you
to
had
taste
any of this
good.
brew since?
No.
Oh really?
No,
oh boy.
no.
Okay.
So I haven't had any of this since I tried it the first. Oh, and you can already smell it, eh? Like you don't have to get
I'm
close.
a little congested, so I can't maybe smell so. Yeah, no, I
I'm pretty bad.
I have a bit of a cold.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is my baby, so I can smell
Yeah.
my baby.
You can smell it. Yeah.
So I'm just going to give her a little taste to start. I don't know how you guys want to do this. but I want to try some with my stout too.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to keep pouring? I'll give you a little more than that.
It's soured out a little bit, almost over
now I can
over the
smell
last month or
I'll just
so.
have a little bit.
Yeah.
It's still nice though.
That's probably
Is
good.
that good? Okay.
It almost smells like white wine
Yeah.
before I drink it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it does. It smells good.
Thanks, Christina.
It definitely tastes like apples now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very dry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's nice though.
It
I
is.
like that.
And I'd use the Lavlin.
I did the 118. I
One-
think
one-
the same as that you used.
Yeah, I
for
used
yours.
118 for both.
Yeah.
That's good.
So that's my
I
cider.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I like that it's not sweet though. I don't like sweet.
So I'm really happy with how this turned out, and by far it's been the easiest thing that I've tried to brew too. So
Well, actually, you inspired me with this because I saw your
Yeah, that's right.
video. I was
Yeah.
like, is it really that easy? I
It's
can't believe
that
this.
easy.
So I was like, I got to try this.
yeah. Well,
Right.
let's open
Do you guys
yours
want
and try
now?
them
So
out.
what do you guys like? You guys want the rocket fuel, the 12%, or this one? I'm calling Uncle Dan's breakfast.
Let's work
Uncle
our way
Dan's.
up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So
Uncle Dan's
So we'll do
breakfast,
Uncle
yeah.
Dan's breakfast, which is coming in probably about 8.5, 9%.
Okay.
No, sorry. Which one did you anticipate? One of these are going to be sweet or no?
No,
So
no.
they're all going to be dry, similar
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Darren's.
The yeast.
Yeah, that's really good. Wow.
The yeasts are really like the champagne yeast. Like they'll survive to 18%. So they're.
So you'd have to really spike the sugar.
I think what you have to do.
is kill the yeast and then add sugar.
I think that's exactly, yeah. I think that's
Yeah.
what back sweeten it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Does apple cider have any sweetness to it at all? Like, or does it?
you
depend on
can,
what
like if you
type?
get Strongbow's commercial, I think they sweeten it after the
Oh,
ferment.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't like. Oh, I definitely like that. There, much better
Thanks.
than Strongbow.
But
Okay,
it
fast.
still has that, like it doesn't taste not like the cider that you would expect. Like if you were to get a Strongbow or something or Harps or something,
Like it's close. Like
you know what it's going to taste like.
Yeah.
And you open this and it's like, yeah, this is definitely a cider.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does.
But to be completely honest though, like I've only had cider maybe 3 or 4 times in my life. Like I almost never buy it. So
Yeah.
I don't have much experience knowing to compare.
All right, so let's see now.
So this is Dan's breakfast.
Uncle Dan's breakfast. Yeah, that's in honor of my brother. Okay, so let's see how this goes.
Is this carbonated?
It isn't, but I bottled it earlier than I probably should have.
Okay.
So
Might have
let's
a
see.
tad.
There might be.
Because I was going to say right away, there's just a
You
tiny
can
little
just-
bite
Yeah.
at
I
the
see
very
that.
Yeah,
beginning.
I think. Yeah, there's a little bit. Yeah, there's.
A hint
It's
of
like-
bubbles there.
Yeah, I think that's my next project is actually carbonation with some of this stuff. But yeah, I think it might be slightly carbonated. I didn't do the whole check the hydrometer for 2 days and see if it stays the same.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
and I
This is
didn't
good,
let it
though.
go. And I didn't let it go a month either, which I could have. That'd be the other way. To,
Yeah.
This is good though.
Is this one
It's-
a little sweeter?
Yeah,
say?
it's got more of a bite to it, I think too.
yeah, like a little slightly bitter too, a little sweeter, a little bitter.
Yeah, I think generally speaking, there's actually more flavor to this one than there was to the first one we tried. This one was a little bit smoother. This has got a bit of a bite and a little bit more going off on it.
What kind of apple juice did you
Sunripe.
use? Okay, yeah, so
Yep.
we use the same. We're using the same juice,
Same juice, same yeast. Just
same yeast. Yeah, just.
different amounts of
these
sugar.
and these were brewed at 18 degrees Celsius. I have a little bathroom
Yeah.
with a thermometer and a thermostat.
Oh, we know.
With a little electric heater, so it's
It's all perfect. Control.
yeah, it's like
Nice.
yeah. So unless when my daughter forgets to close the door when she sees the
Yeah.
bathroom,
Yeah.
it's pretty much at 18 the whole time.
Did you guys calculate out what the cost is per bottle, like this kind of bottle or that kind of bottle?
Well,
It was like $4 for the juice.
okay,
35
mine was a
cents.
little more expensive.
Was it?
maybe I didn't get it on sale or something. Yeah,
How much was your
at the superstore in town, it's
Yeah.
$7.29
Was
for
it?
for a
Okay.
full gallon.
Well, I probably bought the same thing, so maybe I'm just remembering
Okay.
wrong. But
Although you might be able to get it. Yes, you might be able to find it cheaper. Though I'm sure.
So a
you can.
gallon is like $8, and that's
Well, okay. Well, this one it was
750 milliliters.
for 4.5 bottles, to brew.
Okay.
We're talking, $7.50 for the juice,
Yeah.
$1.20 or something for the yeast, and I don't know, 2 cups of sugar is what, a couple bucks, $1? I don't know. It's not very. Dextrose is pretty cheap.
Yeah.
So,
Easy under $10.
under $10 for 4.5 bottles.
That's cool.
So $2, $2.50 a bottle maybe.
That's funny because these ones here that are made with the commercial wine boxed kit,
Yeah.
it works out to about a similar price.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. But then also alcohol content's a little higher. Now,
Jay, did you brew in the apple juice bottle, or did you have a?
this
a
one was
carboy
actually
as well?
this one was actually in a jug, but I
Yeah.
have done it in the
That's
in the
hilarious.
jug.
Just,
as well.
just the plastic.
That'll
bag.
probably be a future video of showing people how to do this and get the right size stopper.
Is that for your graduate student survival?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because you can also ferment these right in the container.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's,
In the plastic container?
This is the
That
high
one's-
test stuff.
Yeah,
that
you can
one's-
see.
there's a little bit
the
of
smoke come
little
out
bit
or
of
whatever.
or whatever that is, vapor of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. Huh. That frightens me.
Well, I think that's fine.
Oh yeah,
So do you want to pour that one?
sure.
And yeah, this one. Yeah, it's quite
Smelling the cork.
it's quite strong.
Yeah, we'll need those corks again too, I gotta say. To reseal all these bottles.
Oh, actually, I brought some
Some sealer
recorkers.
things?
Yeah, I got
Oh,
some corks,
good.
yeah.
Is this the stronger one?
This one is the stronger one.
Okay. I'll just have like a little time.
Yeah, and it's when I tried it a week ago, it's quite bitter.
Yeah.
Bitter, eh?
Yeah, it might be a little sweeter. I'm not sure. I can't remember because I haven't had these all at the same time.
Oh man, this one smells good too.
Now, what would cause the bitterness?
Yes, you can see it's quite a bit sweeter.
Is it me, or does this not have as much as an aroma as the first two did?
It's hard for me to tell because I'm a bit of a cold here.
Is this the one that
Oh yeah.
you called? What did you call this?
Well, I was joking around calling it rocket fuel. Yeah, because it's quite strong.
But it seems like sweeter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
almo-
well,
almost-
I put four cups of sugar in,
Right.
so probably not all the sugar fermented
Right.
out.
That probably does make it sweeter.
You know,
Yeah.
so it makes it
Yeah.
sweeter. So you get a higher alcohol content, but it also pushes
Right.
up the sweetness just a little bit.
Because you started, you know,
Still
like,
quite dry though, you know,
Yeah.
but it is a little sweeter.
I like this one.
like you know,
Really?
they say
Yeah.
like that
Probably
yeast.
because it's sweeter.
Yeah. You know, like they said that yeast will be able to ferment up to 18 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's probably like a gradual drop off, eh? Like it's probably not like right at 18. Bang.
Sure.
It's
All
like-
the yeast dies out. Yeah.
Yeah, you know. So probably like as you approach that, you're probably more and more residual sugar probably is still kicking around. I would imagine.
Could be for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I noticed too, like even last week, like I had a bit more bitterness in the back of my tongue, like and you kind of taste it even now a little bit, just as you're finishing.
Yeah.
And it seems a little less than it was a week ago, which is encouraging to me. So you know, maybe
Yeah.
let it sit for a month,
Yeah.
you know, with the other few bottles, and maybe it'll be something nice.
It certainly isn't undrinkable like you were making us expect
Yeah,
it was going to
like
be.
I thought
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
gonna taste.
It's
Yeah.
actually it's actually better than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Maybe I was just really critical the first time. I had
Sure.
it.
But if I had to pick between the three we've just done, I would pick the first two. Like I thought they were both pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I like them
Yeah.
as well.
I would choose your first one over the high test one. If I had
You
to
would,
pick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would pick that.
Yeah, and you're going for the higher alcohol
you always-
content.
Yeah.
Sugar.
Classy.
So okay, so that's apple ciders.
Yep.
So I think maybe we'll finish up this segment, then we'll move on to the beers,
Sounds good.
and hopefully that'll be an education for me
All right.
because I have never done beer before.
But
It's
eventually
all right.
will be soon.
Uh,
See you in the next video.